President Joe Biden is expected to announce a run for the 2024 presidency, but concerns remain on whether the 80-year-old can take on another presidential campaign. Joining us now, the Dean of Global Futures and Political Analyst at Curtin, Joe Siracusa. Joe, so this is all expected to happen and be rubber-stamped this week, Tuesday, Wednesday. I guess once Trump signified his intentions, that was going to clear the road for Biden to do the same. So here we go again then.
Yes, we do. Most Australians must think these races go on, for 4 years before the actual election. In many ways, they do. President Biden has some problems. Democrats who were recently polled by Reuters said that 45% don't want to see him run again. Only 46 or 47% do want to see him run again. And his age is going to be a serious problem here. And, and Trump's his age, too, puts him in difficulties. So they're both going to need, Pete, very good vice presidents, people who can step in, people who are acceptable. Kamala Harris is not really acceptable, and we have no idea who Donald Trump is. But keep in mind, the president of the United States is going to have very different issues this time around as campaign issues. This morning I saw, and you did too, that we're having evacuation from Sudan, very serious place, 45 million people. The place is collapsing, and the Biden government left 16,000 American citizens behind. They abandoned them for the 100 at the embassy, and they're jumping up and down, and someone's going to get killed soon. So they're going to say, look, we're going to look at another Afghan evacuation here. And the other thing too is that Russia and China have signaled a new nuclear arms race. So, we're going to need a president who can control the number of nuclear weapons that are coming back, and there will be many of them. And in fact, I can just see the campaign, Pete, make the bomb great again. So we're going to need somebody who's a statesman and somebody who can seem to be rescuing Americans. And I was very disturbed by his administration's response to the Americans in Sudan. He just said, duck for cover. We can't do anything for you right now. That's not very American, Pete.
Well, so how inspiring do you think Trump-Biden Mark II is going to be?
Well, it'd be like a heavy worldweight rematch that you might have seen in the 60s or 70s. There's a great deal of interest. People really go to see the suspense of the outcome. An election's like a trial. You don't know what happens until the jury comes in. And of course, both of them have to go the distance. President Trump may be in jail by the time the vote is taken, and Biden may be on the back foot. Neither one of them looks like the prime candidate you might expect. And as I like to say everywhere, where's everybody else who would like to run? There are a lot of attractive candidates, both in Democratic and Republican Party, who've been put off because Trump has a lock on the primaries, and President Biden has all the advantages of somebody who's sitting in the office. So it's pretty hard for people.
I wonder how much fatigue there is going to be, though, this is what I'm thinking is more the case now, of another Trump presidency. I suspect that's why Biden is running again, because they know that they're pretty sure that they can beat him again.
Oh yeah, I think Biden did beat him. I don't care where he got the votes. He beat him fair and square, by American standards. So yeah, they know he can probably win again. On the other hand, there are some Americans who might be able to beat him. And look, it's a long way to go. Somebody could have a stroke or a misstep or fall off a step or something like that. He has to be seen as a very special kind of 80-year-old, an outlier, someone like Arnold Schwarzenegger who climbs mountains or something like that. But he doesn't inspire that in most people. And of course, the odds are right now that he might beat President Trump. On the other hand, Pete, and you and I both know this, it's a sucker bet to bet against Donald Trump. this guy has got more lives than Felix the cat. So I'd say if he gets into the final rounds with him, it's going to be 50-50 again.
I think Ron DeSantis, I think he might be, with all that said, he might be wise just to sit that one out, because if Biden wins, then he would be a lock for the next presidency in 4 years, well, 6 years from now. Anyway, we'll leave that there, Joe. Appreciate it.